it. 20 points now for the senior from Germany. Even with this lead and under 2 minutes to go, Gonzaga wants to push. Matt Bolden has been quiet for a while, has the ball up top for Harris, the freshman. Back over to Gray.
They're in their motion. Now they've got a high screen and roll.
Bolden with 12 on the shot clock. Good look inside for Olynyk. A foul. Would have been an easy bucket without it. Luke Sikma commits it. And Olynyk will go back to the line.
I just so enjoy watching the pace and tempo, the way that Matt Bolden delivers the basketball to his teammates. And at the next level, I don't see him as a point guard, and I don't really see him as a two because of the fact that I'm not sure who he's going to cover at those positions. He's not going to be able to chase Rip Hamilton off screens or keep Chris Paul in front of him, but he's going to have a role because he understands the game. He's going to be like that situational combo guard, maybe like a Kirk Heinrich of the Chicago Bulls.
2 big free throws for Olynyk. Big possession for Portland with 1:30 to play. Rivio for a 3, no. Smelders had it for a moment, but Olynyk comes down with it, and Bolden will now slow down the pace.
7-point lead with the ball. You're looking at a long trip, and make sure you get the ball in your playmaker's hands with the shot clock down, and that's Bolden.
When do you foul? Is it too early on this possession?
Now, next possession, you start thinking right now at this point, you just defend, and you've got to get a stop.
And 12 on the shot clock. Bolden has it. Gonzaga continues to space, gets a pick from Olynyk, rolls down. It'll be Bolden, a tough shot, misses everything. 3 to shoot, still hasn't hit rim, and Campbell has it. Under a minute to play here in the Childs Center. A 3 from Rivio, too strong. Stoll has it back out for Campbell. Drives back, Niedermeyer for 3, no. Smelders the offensive board and gets the bucket. That's a big one, and timeout called by Portland. Coach Reveno will talk it over. That is their final timeout with 35.8 remaining. This is the 150th meeting between these two programs. Gonzaga with the lead in the all-time series. They have beaten this Portland Pilots team 10 times in a row. You have to go back to February of '03, the last time Gonzaga lost to Portland. And it's a Gonzaga team who has won 26 of 27 games in the West Coast Conference. 12 straight appearances in the West Coast Conference Championship game.
Yeah, and down 5 points with 35 seconds to go. In the Portland huddle right now, they're talking about full court, junkyard dog ball pressure, go for a steal. If you don't get it, you have to win the possession game now. Foul quickly and hope that Gonzaga misses.
As a team, Gonzaga shoots 67% from the line. That's deceiving, though, because if you look at 3 of their starters, Matt Bolden shoots 85%, Elias Harris shoots 72%, and Stephen Gray shoots 80%. So that 67% as a team is misleading if Mark Few can get the ball into the hands of his good free throw shooters. And with 35 seconds left, Portland's going to need some misses at the line.
The quick defensive lineup on the court for the Pilots, and they can gamble as much as they want. Bonus both ways, and you can bet that Matt Bolden is going to end up with the ball in his hands. Now, the guy that I would try to get the ball into the hands of is Dimitri Goodson. He only shoots about 60%, so right now you double up on Gray and force Goodson to come get the ball.
We don't want you to be confused. It is an older clock in this gym. That time at the bottom is in seconds, 35.81. It goes to hundredths. Portland picks up the full court press. Bolden trapped and fouled by Robin Smelders. So like we mentioned, as a team, not very good, but individually, if you get it to the right guy, you have a pretty good chance of making them. And this team leader, the senior, Matt Bolden, will head to the stripe. An 85% free throw shooter, 4 of 5 tonight. Knocks down the first one. This one would make it a 3-possession game with 32.5 seconds remaining.
Now remember, if somebody's going to make a comeback, though, Portland is a great deep shooting team.
They're going to need one soon. Campbell across half court. Kicks it back out for Stoll, and there it is. Back down to a 4-point game. They pick up the full court press and a foul by Robin Smelders.
It seems like this is going to come down to the fact that is Matt Bolden going to make all his free throws, because they're doing an excellent job getting the ball where they want. Campbell with the delivery. How can you not stay home with Pole? Stoll is such a great shooter. You've got to know where he is and don't leave him.
That was the 5th and final foul on Robin Smelders, who had himself a heck of a game tonight, trying to help his team pull the upset over Gonzaga. He's had 2 double-doubles on the season, 24 points in this game tonight. Bolden hits the free throw. 5-point game.
Bull Kong comes in the game. You know, Mark Few said, okay, there's number 20 over there. His name is Jared. Find him, don't leave him.
Even with the free throw, still a 2-possession game at 6. Rivio, the easy bucket, lays it in, makes it a 4-point game with 19 seconds remaining. The press again, and TJ Campbell will foul quickly. That is his third. And Gonzaga in the double bonus the rest of the way. They will shoot 2 free throws for as long as this game will go. 79-75 with 17 seconds remaining. Sports Center U coming up next after this game as Bolden knocks down another one.
Eric Revno may want to tell his guys, once you get your score, try to have somebody else at the line instead of Matt Bolden, because he's not going to miss.
Back up to a 6-point game. Campbell drives in. Tough shot. Somehow Rivio comes up with it and will remain in their possession. Do they have to take a 3 now at this point? Do they need to look for a 3, 9 seconds remaining?
You know, I look at it that it's a miracle finish right now. You know, you've got to have something crazy happen.
Stoll's the guy they want shooting, and he knocks it down. They're not dead yet. A 3-point game with 6 seconds left into Kong. And a couple precious seconds tick off the clock before Rivio can foul him. It's a 3-point game with 4.6 seconds left. Kong has not shot many free throws this year. 8 of 12 coming into this game from the line.
67%. He's got 2 foul shots. Here's the deal. If he makes one, it's game over.
He gets 2. No good. So here comes the big one. He was 2 for 2 in this game before that shot. Portland needs a miss on this free throw, and this sold-out crowd is on its feet. No good. Tries to get his own rebound. 3 seconds left. Niedermeyer has it. They need a 3. Stoll throws up a prayer. No good. And Gonzaga escapes with an 81-78 win at Portland. Let's take another look at it. They needed the miss, they got him, and they had the guy they wanted shooting the ball.
And the second that Jared Stoll released this ball, it looked good the whole way. What an effort.
What a tough shot. What a tough shot. He had to almost pull a 180 to shoot that ball. It's amazing he even knew where the rim was as he released it.
And what good defense. Look, it's straight up and down, nothing easy. Very impressed both ways. Manly effort, very mature by Gonzaga, and Portland has set themselves up to have a great season in the West Coast Conference.
Gonzaga improves to 12-3 on the year. Once again, our final score from Portland, 81-78. For Tim McCormick, I'm Steve Andress. Coming up next on ESPNU is Sports Center U with Doug Bell and Drew Barry. For more information, log on to ESPNU.com. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. Gonzaga comes up with a much-needed road win to begin conference play in the West Coast Conference, 81-78. Good night from Portland.